下一位讲者，他有法国跟意大利的双国籍，他是今天唯一的英文讲者，他是马拉松跟铁人3项的爱好者，他是天津丽兹卡尔顿酒店的总经理，欢迎你，孟修和。
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I was 13 years old, sitting in my room, playing on my computer game, and the door knocks. It's my mother. Hugo, your father and I would like to see you in 30 minutes downstairs in the living room. She closes the door. During those 30 minutes, I thought to myself, what did I do wrong? Did I get any bad grades at school? Did I do something wrong to my brother and I didn't tell my mom? 30 minutes go by, and there I am, sitting in front of my parents, with my brother next to me. My father goes, son, I'd like to let you know that we're going to be moving. We're going to be moving to another country. What? Again? This is the 4th time since I'm a little baby that we're moving to another country. But Dad, I have friends here. I like my school. I enjoy the culture. I enjoy the food. Why do we need to move again? Well, son, I got a new mission. I got a new job. We need to move. No, Dad, I'm not moving. I'm staying here. Enough is enough. This is a picture of, on the left is me, my little sister in the middle, and my brother on the left, in the elephant sanctuary in the north of Bangladesh. So we lived in Bangladesh and we were moving to India when my father spoke to us. Boundaries, as such, from moving from country to country, such as religion, language, food, culture, people, schools, friends. These are boundaries that I have consistently seen across my life, both as a young kid and as an adult. And every single one of these boundaries that have come my way, I've continued to take them as opportunities. I've continued to embrace them as lifelong skills to help me become better at what I do every day. So from graduating from university, I then went on to work in Dubai, moved to New York. From New York, I moved back to India, and now here in the beautiful land of China. I wanted to take this opportunity to ask you, what do boundaries mean to you? For each and every one of us, it's different. Nobody here is thinking the same way. It could be a sports activity that you're doing. This is 4 weeks ago, north of Beijing. I was in a bicycle race. It was a 76-kilometer race, of which 42 kilometers was uphill. I'm doing great, I'm having a lot of fun, and I get to about 55 kilometers into the race and my legs are shaking. I can't take it anymore. And my body is saying, stop, stop. At about 60 kilometers, I meet a marshal, the gentleman that helps you with the directions of where to go next. And I tell him, I need to stop. Help me get some transportation to bring me back to the finishing line. He was like, are you sure? I said, yes, I can't do it anymore. I sat there for about 15 minutes. He gave me some biscuits, a little bit of orange, some juice. And all of a sudden, 4 riders go by. If these riders can do it, I can do it. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to do it. So mentally, I said to myself, I can do this race. I can finish it. And I finished the race. I managed to finish it. And this was this boundary of both physical versus mental. And mentally, I saw the opportunity and I said, let me go ahead and do it. Boundaries, to me, are external factors. You can influence your comfort zone, influence your decision making, influence the way you decide to take a decision that might affect your life. It can be a problem. A boundary can be negative. So I'm saying boundaries are negative, boundaries are problems. No, actually, to me, boundaries have always been an opportunity. One that I've always embraced, even as a young kid. This is a picture, a real picture, taken in Bangladesh. Traffic. If you think traffic is bad in China, come to Bangladesh. So here we are with my brother. We sit in the car, and after school we go to the sports center with my mother. And the car is boring. I look at my brother, he looks at me, and we say, hey, why don't we change the way we go to the sports center? Sports center was a place where we hanged out with friends. We played tennis, we went swimming, we caught up after school. It was about half an hour away. So my brother turns around and he says, hey, Hugo, let's use our rollerblades, these skates that you put on your feet. It's going to be quicker than taking a car. That's a good idea, let's do it. So we get our skates on, and we realize that, yes, we're cutting down the time. But then we realize by the time we get to the sports center, our legs are tired. We have no more energy left to do anything else. So we decide, why don't we stick on our rollerblades, but hold on to public transportation? Yes, with my brother, we're there. We arrive at the traffic light. It's red. We take a tuk-tuk, we take a public bus, we hold on the side, and we go. We had a lot of fun. We managed to cut down the time from half an hour to 15 minutes. My mother wasn't so happy. You would say it's dangerous, but a new, innovative idea. There was a boundary, but we took it as an opportunity and said, let's make the most of it and let's find a way, because we'll never give up. We want to do it. From a kid growing up into my professional career, I see boundaries all the time, every day. But every single one of them, I always take it as an opportunity. I'm in India, and the phone rings. Ring, ring, ring. Yes, hi, Hugo, this is Patel speaking. Yes, Patel, how can I help you? I'm your uniform supplier. Yes, Patel, great. We're 2 weeks away from opening the hotel. Hugo, unfortunately I have some sad news to share with you. What's that? What's that? I won't be able to produce all those uniforms for your 300 employees. What? Yes, I can't do it. But we already signed a contract a year ago. What do you mean you can't complete the uniforms on time? Yes, I'm sorry, we've gone bust, I can't do it. Put the phone down. What do? I have 300 employees. I need to get them in a uniform, and I'm opening the hotel in 2 weeks' time. So I get the team together, we figure out what we need to do, we end up giving the job to 2 separate uniform companies, and we end up getting the uniforms to the hotel on time. And that was a boundary where we had to adapt very, very quickly. And in my professional career, adapting has always been part of what we do every day. And the opportunity lied ahead in finding a way to adapt. Closer to home, here in China, language is a barrier. For me, unfortunately, I don't speak Chinese, or very little, 一点点. And so I'm walking around the hotel with my team, and I'm looking at this signage. We have a big event about to happen. I'm looking at the signage, and I don't quite like the location where it is, and the font, and the details, which is what we pay attention to. So I'm saying, hey, let's move this sign here, let's put this one over there, and the one over there, let's put it up there. 没问题, 没问题, 老板, 没问题. You get the yes, yes, yes. No problem, I can do it. Great, thank you very much. I walk away. The next day I go and check. Guess what? There's no signage. I'm standing there going, but I didn't ask you to remove the signage. I just asked you to change the location. Where did the communication go wrong? It's going through my mind. How could I have better communicated to my team? What could I have done differently? And this boundary of the language is something where I need particularly a lot of patience. And for us Italians, it's not always easy to be patient. But we do our best. And about 3 weeks ago, I'm there with my assistant, and we're about to do a town hall meeting with all the employees. And she's translating for me. And I turn around and I say, you're going to be translating. The message that you are going to share with the team is going to be more important than the message I'm saying, because you're translating it for me. So there is a boundary. But I consider with patience, I'm able to go above that boundary, and I always find an opportunity to communicate a different way, especially here in China, where unfortunately I don't speak the language. So in my eyes, I strongly believe, and I hope you agree, and you will do it yourself, but I've embraced every single opportunity that has come my way. I believe that it's important to embrace it. It's important to look at ways to find a solution around it, but embrace that boundary and make it your opportunity in your own way in order for you to be successful and for your company or your family to be successful in the future. Thank you.